Yo, what's up guys? Justin Calor here with Chari Fitness. So today I want to talk about my top 3 go-to exercises. What are they? How do we do them? And why did I choose these? Let's get started. All right guys, so for the first exercise, we're gonna go with goblet squats. We have to do legs and we have to get them out of the way with, if I'm picking 3 things, I'm gonna do legs first. So goblet squats, why are we doing, well, what are they? Goblet squats are just holding the dumbbell by the face where it kind of looks like a cup and a goblet. That's why it's called a goblet squat. I would choose these or front squats. We're just starting with goblet because it's more, it's easier to hold. I'll say that. But it has its limits because you can only get up to, most gyms only have dumbbells to 100 pounds or maybe 120s like ours. So it has its limitations. If you get to the point where you're doing over 120 pounds, use the bar and then use that power clean grip or arms across grip, whichever one kind of feels more comfortable. The reason we're choosing the goblet squat over a back squat like everybody would traditionally choose, I particularly don't like loading up the spine. I'm a big corrective guy. I'm a big single leg asymmetrical training guy. So I don't want to load up my spine with too much weight because typically when you do squats, it's not so much how much everybody can squat, it's really how much they can support with their spine. That's what I usually see because people, normal leg day would be back squats and then jump over to leg press and they do 250-pound squats and then jump over to 600-pound leg press. Why can you do so much more in leg press? It's because you don't have to load it up with your spine. When we do the goblet squat, I feel we're integrating a lot more stability muscles, which I like. I want to build up our core because people neglect the core too much. That's why I'm choosing this one first overall. So you have to use a lot more posterior muscle to stabilize your spine and keep yourself kind of in a safe position. That's the goal overall because if we get injured, we can't work out. So goblet squat, it's going to activate a lot more posterior musculature. Musculature? Oh, I'm going to go with it, musculature. So it's going to activate, I don't even think that's a word, but we're going with it. It's going to activate a lot more posterior muscles, and this is going to improve your posture overall. It's going to improve just the way you feel, sit, stand, walk. It's going to be better. That's why I'm choosing goblet squat first overall. All right, so exercise 2 I'm choosing for my go-to exercises. These aren't necessarily my favorite exercises, by the way. These are just what I'm choosing go-to generally for everybody. So exercise 2, chest exercise. We're doing on the bench, flat, not an incline, just flat bench, dumbbell chest press, both arms, same time. I'm choosing this over bench press or over the cable press or over the machine chest press, all of these just because it's going to integrate a lot more muscles. You're going to kind of get that theme today with these 3 exercises that we're choosing. So when you're doing bench press, you're locked in, super stable. I mean, that is my go-to probably favorite chest exercise is just the bench press. But for generally everybody overall, dumbbells is going to be a lot better. Kind of big tip, if you find yourself getting stuck on bench press, switch to more dumbbell integration and you might see that go up. Primarily because when you're doing the bar press, you're in this nice locked in stable position. You can use both arms and cheat. When you're on dumbbells, you're using each arm independently for the weight. So you'll find out if there's a difference in one side to the other. You'll find out if your shoulders want to move. You'll find out if you have issues with your back, if you're loading up with one side more than the other. That's why I like dumbbells, because we can use each arm independently, asymmetrically, like we've talked about in all these videos. So I can figure out where I'm at. Dumbbells, it's by far one of my just go-to exercises for everybody. I typically start my clients out with dumbbells over the bars. That's what we use. That's our best chest exercise as a go-to. And the last go-to exercise for me is going to be cable lat pull downs. I would choose pull-ups, but this is just a general blanket for everybody overall. Most people can't do pull-ups. A lot of my female clients can't do pull-ups. A lot of my male clients can't do pull-ups. So if we're gonna get that 10, 15 rep range, depending on what phase of training we're in, I'm choosing cable lat pull downs. Make sure when we're doing this, we're doing the bar in front. We're not pulling it behind our head and getting bad posture and bad form. We're keeping the bar at our front, pulling to our chest. I like having a nice wide grip. Typically what I do is if I'm pulling that bar down, I want both arms to be nice and parallel. I don't want to have my arms way out wide, or I don't want to be pulling in. There's a lot of different variances of the kind of lat pull down, but just as a general go-to, wide bar, arms parallel at the bottom, make sure we're pulling with our back, make sure we're not arching our back, and make sure we're just getting a nice good contraction, pinching the shoulder blades, pulling down using our lats. that is going to be the third exercise. All right, guys, that's going to be it for my 3 kind of go-to general exercises. If I could only choose 3 exercises to do, this would probably be it. Something like a nice goblet squat, dumbbell chest press, and a cable lat pull down. This is what I'm choosing as my go-to. These are pretty big staples in all my training programs with clients. No matter what phase they're in, condition, ability, level, these are just 3 really good go-tos. So try those out. You could literally do 4 to 5 rounds of each of those exercises for a good total body, 30-minute, somewhere in there. Yeah, about 30 minutes. You can knock all 3 of those out, 4 rounds, 30 minutes, nice total body workout, and get a good exercise, a good fundamental training session out of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to do the trifecta, not the 3 exercises. That's in the past already. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you can get notifications of our videos coming out in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.
You got me high and I ain't talking about no drugs, so all I need is you. I swear your love is like my plug. Hey baby, I might come and steal your heart, I'll make a crime. Seen designer on your tight jeans, some diamonds for your timepiece, yeah.